Hey Tube, welcome back. Today we talk about what is SOP. SOP, which stands for Simple Object Access Protocol, is a protocol specification for exchanging structured information in the implementation of web services in computer networks. It relies on XML for its message format, and XML short for Extensible Markup Language, and usually relies on other application layer protocols, most notably HTTP or SMTP for message negotiation and transmission. SOP was developed as an intermediate layer to allow applications that run on different operating systems like Windows and Linux to communicate using HTTP and its XML. So if you are in interview and your interviewer asks you about SOP, this is the answer that you likely should give. However, this this answer is not only enough because your interviewer might ask you about some follow-up questions. So there are some aspects about SOP that we need to talk about. Let's start with let's make the first thing that we need to talk about is the protocol. So unlike REST, which is an architectural style, SOP is a protocol with a strict standard and a defined set of rules that must be followed in how SOP messages are structured and transmitted. Number two, message structure. Let's message structure. SOP messages are highly structured and based on XML. A typical SOP message includes an envelope, which defines the start and end of the message, a header, which contains header attributes used to route the message and manage transactions, a body, which contains call and response information, and a fault element, which provides information about errors during processing. Number three, transport. Transport independence. SOP can operate over any transport protocol such as HTTP or SMTP, TCP or GMS. This makes it versatile for various network configurations, but typically it is most commonly used over HTTP. Oh no. Number four, neutrality and independence. SOP can be used with any programming module and is not tied to any specific operating system or programming language, providing high levels of flexibility in terms of its development and use. Number five, standardized. SOP supports WS security, which adds some no no standardized. SOP is a standard protocol defined by the World Wide Web, the World Wide Web, which helps ensure that different software applications can interact seamlessly. It supports more complex interactions and can be used in enterprise scenarios where loosely coupled high level programming functionalities are needed. Number six, security. SOP supports WS security, which adds some additional specifications to provide a higher degree of security than is typically found in REST services. These security features include message integrity, single message authentication, and message confidentiality. Lastly, number 7, extensibility. SOP can be extended to accommodate additional functionality beyond the basic sending and receiving of messages. There are built-in extensions such as WS reliable messaging for guaranteed message delivery and WS atomic transaction for transaction management. So, despite its capabilities, SOP is generally considered to be heavier than REST due to its verbose XML format and extensive set of specifications. As a result, for many web services, especially those where lightweight services um, are a priority, REST has become the more popular choice. However, SOP remains a powerful tool in complex enterprise environment where formal contracts between systems are required. So, if you are in systems interview, if you are in any interview, and your interviewer asks you about SOP, you should say that SOP first stands for a simple object access protocol, and SOP is an XML-based industry standard protocol for designing and developing web services. And since it's XML-based, its platform and languages are independent. So our server can use, for example, Java, and the client could use .NET, PHP, JavaScript, whatever. So this is it for today's video, and I hope you like my content.